But by the mid-60s, the revolutionary spirit was sweeping through Oakland and changing Lenny's focus from the church to the street.
Oakland was definitely one of those epicenters of culture, particularly black culture. I mean, you had the Panthers, you had the funk movement.
I never was in it.
With the release in '73 of Tower of Power's self-titled third album, and a single called This Time It's Real.
Saw me a girl today who walked with such a gentle sway, and I knew right from the start she was the one who could pop my heart.
This Time Is Real was kind of the jazzier side of Tower of Power. It has a certain little swing to it, you know, you can kind of bop along to it. It was a good example of their diversity.
I wish
What is Hip is Tower of Power's funk masterpiece, really, from a vocal standpoint. But it's really the message in that song that really works. It captured the very...
Lenny signed with Motown, and in 1975 released his second solo album there, called Rise, Sleeping Beauty, but that flopped too.
Motown normally didn't sign artists who were with other labels. Most of their stars were homegrown from the 60s and early 70s. They just didn't know what to do with it. Shoo Foo Foo Ooh is kind of a unique record for 1977. It doesn't fit into the funk or disco dance scene that was happening. That actually ended up being a hit for him.
Released in... And Lenny kept cruising with a disco-flavored single called Midnight Girl.
Midnight Girl is sort of a disco version of the Cinderella story. I mean, the music is great, the guitar is great, his vocal performance is great.
But in 1979, Lenny's label, ABC, was bought out by MCA. And though Lenny would put out 3 albums for MCA after that, he never had another top 20 hit.
ABC had a great roster of artists from several different genres, and a lot of them suffered when MCA took over. Maybe it was just a little bit too corporate. They didn't know the artists as well. A lot of people still don't know his name. Anytime that's the situation, that artist is unsung. But if you pull out the records, whatever you got, CDs, you know this guy was